everyone, this is Miss Angela. Today we're going to learn all about origami. Hi everyone, this is Miss Angela. Today we're going to learn all about origami. But before we do, we need to learn what is origami and where does it come from? Well, first things first. What does origami even mean? Origami comes from the Japanese words oru, meaning to fold, and kami, meaning paper. So the meaning of origami is literally folding paper, which is what it is, the art of folding paper. Now, while origami is a Japanese word, it's thought that since paper was invented in China in the 1st century AD and Buddhist monks brought it over, some people believe that origami is a Chinese art. What we do know is that the Japanese had a great influence on the art of origami itself. And did you know that Japanese samurai actually gave each other little gifts known as noshi? And what that is a little paper, kind of like these over here, that's folded with a strip of dried fish, kind of like a good luck symbol. Weird, right? Dried fish? Ew. But anyway, I think it's kind of sweet, give your friend a little good luck charm. So, let's get back to origami. Origami is the art of folding paper, as we mentioned. The original origami, also known as pure origami, has 3 things. It's usually made out of a single sheet of paper, just one. There's no cutting. If you cut it, then it's not origami. We're going to talk about that in a sec. And there's no glue or tape holding it together, just the folds themselves. That's why today we're not going to use any glue or tape, but we're going to cheat a little with the scissors. Now, kirigami is similar to origami. It's also a type of paper craft that involves folding. But while it does only contain a single sheet of paper, and while there's also no glue or tape involved, kirigami does involve cutting. So it's the art of folding and cutting paper to make something incredible. We are going to make 2 pieces of origami art and 1 piece of kirigami art today. So I hope you guys enjoy that. More about that in a sec. First, has anyone heard of the legend of 1,000 paper cranes? Well, according to Japanese tradition, anyone who has the patience and perseverance to make 1,000 paper cranes, all in the same year, mind you, will actually get one of their wishes fulfilled. What? That's crazy. Wouldn't you like to have a wish come true? Okay, so this is our origami bookmark, okay? This is going to be the first one that we make, okay? And I have pre-made one to show you how it works, okay? This is a book, okay? You're going to open it up, okay? And slide it on the side of your page, okay? A nice little bookmark, okay? That doubles as a pretty butterfly, okay? There you go. So you never lose your page. But if you don't want to use it as a bookmark, you can always stand it up on its 3 little sort of legs, okay? And you've got a neat little pouch in the back that you can put stuff in if you want, okay? So our multifunctional butterfly bookmark, okay? I put this back in my book, slide it right into my page. Okay, there we go. All right, so first things first. With this one, we're going to start off with the 1 piece of origami today that you do not need a square piece of paper for. But you do need to have a certain length of paper. Now for this one, I tested it, as you can see, and I found that if you use a piece of paper about 4 inches on the short side and 6 inches on the long side, it works out wonderfully and it's like the perfect size for, well, pretty much any book. For you older students who've done things like ratios, it's a 2 to 3 ratio, okay? So, while I do recommend 4 inches by 6 inches, okay, you can also do 2 inches and 3 inches, 3 inches and 4.5 inches, 5 inches, 7.5 inches, you know. The bigger you make it though, the bigger you're gonna want the book that you're marking to be, because otherwise it hangs off way too much and it can easily fall off and, well, then you lose your place in your book. So it's not a very good bookmark after that. So once again, 4 inches to 6 inches recommended size. Okay? Now I've already got a pre-cut piece of paper already measured. Okay? 4 inches by 6 inches. Okay? So first things first, you're going to hold it like this in front of you. Okay? And you are going to take the top edge and make it and have it meet the bottom edge. So you're going to match the corners and then you're just going to press that down. There we go. Okay? Always make sure that you press down your edges because we want this origami to look beautiful. All right? So now that we've got our rectangle, we're going to take one of our sides and meet the other side. So this edge is going to meet this edge now. So now we've made a smaller rectangle. There we go. And again, press down your sides. Always make sure that you're smoothing down the edges unless you're told not to, okay? Which I will instruct you. Just not for this one. Okay? Now that you've got that done, you're going to open up one side, okay? You're going to leave the other one just like it is for now, but you're going to open up one side, okay? And you're going to, I find it helps if you put a finger in between just to make sure that your corner over here is nice and sharp, okay? You're going to make a triangle with it. As you see, there's a crease down the middle over here. You're going to match it to the line down here, okay? So you've got a nice little triangle, okay? Once you've done that, you're going to flip it over, okay, the entire thing. And you're going to do the same thing with this one now, okay? So you're going to open it up, okay? Use your finger, get that nice little corner, okay? Match the creases, make sure they're one line going down, and make sure that your edges are pressed down. There we go. All right. Now, from here, we're going to take this right down here, okay, the inside middle corner. And you won't be able to go all the way, okay? I would say maybe about a thumb or so from the corner, okay? You're gonna leave a little space right there, okay? About a thumb or so. Make sure you make that crease, okay? You're gonna do the same with this. Going this way, about a thumb or so, leave some space. There you go, okay? All right, so it kind of looks like an upside down heart right now. Now, what I recommend to make it easier for you is you take these, open them back up, okay? Flip over your origami and make sure to crease them the other way as well, because this will definitely make it easier for you for the next step. Believe me, I have tried this quite literally at home. So, okay. Now you're going to open them back up again, okay? You're going to take one side. You're going to open it up. And that part that we creased before, we're going to pull it inside. So the part that we just creased is now on the inside, okay? So again, I'm gonna open it up, I'm gonna pull this crease, right? This edge right here, inside. And because we've already creased it, it works wonderfully, just gets pulled right in, okay? Now we are 2 steps away from finishing our lovely little butterfly, okay? All right, only thing left to do is add a couple of wings. So, you're going to flip your butterfly into its heart shape, okay? Because this is going to be the top of your butterfly, okay, where its head would be. And you're going to take one of the wings, okay? This is going to be one of your wings. You're just going to fold it down as far as it goes, because the crease that you made before, this right here, it's going to be straight. It's going to be nice and straight, so your wing can only go so far. Okay? Don't worry if it doesn't go to the end right here. Okay? It doesn't have to. Okay? We've got a lovely pair of wings on one side, so you're going to do the same to the other side. Just going to pull that right down. Make sure to press down on your edge. And voila! We've got a beautiful little butterfly. Okay? But where's the bookmark part again? It's on the back. Okay? See this little patch right here? Oops, as I drop it. See this little patch right here? Slides right onto your book. Beautiful little butterfly. There you go. It's a butterfly and a bookmark. Ta-da! All right. So that is your origami butterfly bookmark. Coming right up is our origami fox. So this one is our origami fox, okay? And for this one, you're going to need a square piece of paper. Okay, I've already got one pre-cut, right? So as you can see, I've already got a line down the middle, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and fold along that line. If you don't have a line down the middle, you're gonna take one of your corners and match it with the opposite corner, okay? And you're gonna go ahead and press down right on that crease. There we go. Okay. Now, we're going to take our top corner right up here, and we're going to match it to this corner right down here. And go right down here. Okay. Now press it down right along that crease. There we go. Now, we're going to take the front part of this, the front corner. We're going to move it over to this side. There we go. Press it down. Okay. And for the last corner, we're going to need to take our paper, flip it over, and then we're going to match our corners. Like so. All right. And of course, press down your edge. There we go. All right. So now we're going to turn our paper just like that. And we're going to take the top two pieces right here, 1 and 2. We're going to fold them back about halfway or so. Okay. Fold them right back. And we're going to press down on that crease. There we go. So now we've got the start of 2 of our fox ears, but our fox still needs a face. So you're going to take that middle portion right here, and just like you did during the butterfly one, you're going to open it up, okay? And you're going to press it down, matching up the crease in the face and in what's going to be our front legs. There we go. So now our fox has a face. Well, a head anyway. I'm going to add the face in as soon as we finish the tail. Now, this corner right here is going to end up being your tail. So you're going to take this tail, you're going to fold it, not quite until it's touching the front paws. And you're going to press along that crease. There we go. So if you stand this up, or try to, it should stand on its own. Now for your fox's face, you can just leave it like this if you want. But if you want to get creative, just take a pencil, pen, marker, whatever. You're gonna go down to this little corner, add a little nose for your fox. And a couple of eyes. Mine's going to be smiling with its eyes closed. There we go. Ta-da! Cute little fox that stands on its own. There you go. So that's our origami fox. And if you want, you could also do the same thing, except on the other side of the paper to make the fox face the other way. I have an example here. There you go. Origami foxes. Okay, so our last one is going to be a Kirigami bunny rabbit. Okay, and it's Kirigami, not origami, because of the cutting. We're going to use a scissor to cut down the middle of the bunny's ears. That way it can have 2 instead of 1. So before we begin, we need to get our square piece of paper. Now this one is a little bit smaller than the fox. I would suggest taking your regular size paper, folding it in half first, cutting it, and then using a square piece of paper from one of the halves. Otherwise, your bunny is going to be huge. So, if you don't already have this crease down the middle, go ahead and make it now. Press it down. Okay. And then you're going to open it back up. Okay. Now, you're going to take your square, going to turn it so that the line is facing away from you or towards you, whichever. And now you're holding it like a diamond. So we're going to take this edge right here and we're going to bring it to the middle to meet this crease right here. Okay, so you're going to do that now. There we go. And press it down. There we go. I'm going to do the same to the other side. So we're going to take this crease right here, this edge right here, sorry, and bring it to the crease over here. And of course, you're going to press it down. Very nice. There we go. Okay. Now, this side, this edge right here, that's going to be your bunny's tail. So first, to make your bunny's tail, we're going to take this corner and meet the other two corners that are right here. Okay? So we're going to bring it down, meet the corners. And as always, you're gonna press it down. Now, you want a little bit of your tail to stick out for your bunny, but you don't want too much. So about 2/3 of the way, you can eyeball it. Okay? Okay? Note that a little piece of my tail is sticking out, but the rest of it is going to be hiding inside the bunny's body. Okay? So, before you go on to the next step, you're going to take this, make sure that all your open edges are on the inside, and fold it over, making sure that this crease in the middle here is nice and bent. There we go. There we go. Got our interesting looking spaceship airplane thing. Okay. Now, you're gonna open it back up. And this part right here, or the bottom of our kite, is going to come up to meet the fold, the first fold right here of your bunny's tail. Okay, the closest fold of your bunny's tail. It's gonna go right up there. Do not press down too hard on this, because if you do, your bunny's gonna have a weird crease in the middle of its face. So I suggest where that light crease is, and I'm not sure if you can see it, okay, where our light crease is, I think you can kind of see it. You fold it backwards as well, just a little bit. Now, right where that area is that you folded it back, you're going to take it, you're going to press down the sides so that this fold, so that this part right here stays up while the rest of your body gets folded downwards. There we go. And this part is going to be your bunny's head and ears. So we're going to make kind of an imaginary cutout square right here with our bunny. For you older guys, gals, okay, these lines right here should be perpendicular, okay? There we go. Now we've got the base of our bunny, and we need to give it 2 different ears. So you're going to take the front right here. I would say about a thumb or so. Leave about a thumb or so from this corner right here. Just like that. Okay? And we're going to cut the rest of this right down the middle. Okay? Right down here. Which means you're going to need your scissors. Okay? Now be very careful you don't cut yourself. So we're going to cut right down to the thumb, right in the middle. So there we go. That's it. Okay? I'm going to lightly bend the ear one way, bend the other ear the other way. Okay? So we have an idea of where our ears are. Now, if you want to make your bunny's face, I suggest you do it now before you open up the ears. So I'm going to quickly grab my coloring utensil, add a quick little nose to my bunny as my utensil runs out of ink. Okay, it's back. Okay, the little bunny nose. There we go. And if you want, you can do the same thing to the other side. So you have a two-sided bunny. Okay, and give it an eyeball. There we go. There we go. All right, so now the last thing is we're going to take the bunny's ears and we're going to open them up. So I'm gonna take this, and you're gonna press lightly on the back of your ears. Ta-da! So that they stay open. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Press lightly on the back of your bunny's ears so that they stay open. And now you've got a bunny rabbit that stands. Ta-da!